Here's a bunch of little dudes that I'm sure anybody that bought back in the day probably lost most of them to either a dog, a vacuum cleaner, a vent, an HVAC vent, your mouth chewing on them. I don't know. But this is the Star Wars Imperial Officers Micro Machines by Galoob. And you can see they made a ton of Micro Machines Star Wars back in the day, like 96, 95, 97. And they had these sort of army builder packs, I would call them. And they're kind of cool because, you know, if you have a sort of diorama, you're going to need a bunch of stormtroopers. You're going to need a bunch of Echo-based troopers, Jawas, Ewoks. Well, the Ewoks are unique. You know, so some of them are, I mean, they're all unique, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of Jawas that look very similar. Imperial pilots, things like that. So, these are the Imperial officers. Nobody's favorite, but you got the Death Star. You're going to need some Imperial officers. Makes sense. So, we're going to bust this open. It cost me $6 at somewhere. I don't remember where I bought this. And, I don't know. It's something that, in my opinion, doesn't really look great on a shelf because they're not like really that great of characters. And I kind of wanted to open them up and see what they look like in the flesh. And actually also see how they're packaged, because look at that. It's like a Dairy Queen Blizzard. They just kind of stick. So, let's bust these guys open. Oh, there's a little secret fan club offer. So for $12.95, you could be a member, and you got to send a check or money order to that P.O. Box in Aurora, Colorado. Alright, so there's like this tape. It's kind of weird tape. It's not quite packaging tape. I don't know what it is. Still sticky after all these years. Okay, so they're just kind of stuck in these holes. Some tape, and here we go. Ready? They still are kind of in there pretty well. Only one dude fell out. He didn't have a gun. The guns are what's kind of keeping them stuck in their little rectangle holes. Come out, you little guys. His arm is back. He looks, gotta be careful. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. So 9 of these little dudes. And you know, nobody's like, oh my god, I love the Imperial officers. But if you want your Death Star to be accurate, then you're going to need some of these little guys. So, kind of cool. I don't know. Again, not the best ones, but I definitely wanted to open this up and see what they look like. And I think it is cool. They're all unique molds. I believe these two dudes look pretty similar. Okay, I think they might be the same. So they're the same. They're the same. No, those are unique. They're the same. They're the same, and then this dude. Oh, wait, nope. Let's go back here. Okay, so we got 3 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them, and 2 of them. So, okay. So, they're not all unique, but unique enough that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sculpts. So, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you. Stay away from the dark side. And open your toys and play with them.